Pisces, on August 11, 2022, you've got one of the biggest full moons coming up that's going to change the way that you perceive yourself on a spiritual and physical level. The idea of who you thought you were now and in the future is going to shift, and you're going to become something and step into something greater than you thought was possible. 12th house is all about our shift and change in consciousness that allows us to serve and connect to Source, the Creator, and or God, whatever it is you believe in, so we can be a better leader and impactor for the world and for ourselves. You're also going to learn how to provide for yourself in a spiritual way, meaning you can use your gifts that help people to be able to provide for yourself as well. This reading, we're going to take a look at your astrology, and we're going to be going into a channeled, in-depth tarot reading designed to help you manifest your best life when it comes to health, wealth, and true love. Let's get right into it. All right, Pisces. So, full moon. Here's the exact date and time. We've got it on August 11, 2022 at 6:36 p.m. Pacific time. I know it says MST, but it's also Pacific because I'm in a certain part of Arizona. So this is going to be occurring in Aquarius, as I mentioned, but that's your 12th house. Now, 12th house, again, as we talked about, is the house of consciousness and or spirituality. But really with you, I get an intuitive channeled sense that this is going to be around your leadership and your confidence when it comes to your leadership connected to your sense of spirituality. So do you trust your spiritual gifts in this moment to help yourself and to help others lead a better life? And in what way do you feel passionately inspired to help people lead that better life? What does that look like to you? You serving people in a way that aligns with you and your core purpose, but helps people as well. What you're going to start to realize is those gifts can be used as a business or as a financial means or mechanisms to be able to provide for you and for others in a way that you may not have seen before. So start to look out during this full moon for ways in which you haven't seen before that can allow your gifts in the world and your talents in the world to provide financially for you and or your family if you have one, and the people that you love the most. Now we're going to get into your channeled love and life tarot reading. Now again, this is for your career or business, your love life, and for your greatest possible destiny. These are messages that you need to know, channeled from Source in this particular moment, again for health, wealth, and true love. So let's get right into it. Guides and angels for Pisces, what is it that they need to hear the most for August? Here we go. Four of Cups here. There may be some rejection happening. In some part of your life, you may be having to say, no way, Jose. It's the sense that I'm getting. No way, Jose, that's not for me. No, thank you. Send it back, send it back, send it back. So you may be having to actually say no to things and or people and or energies coming into your life, into your awareness that you are no longer in resonance with, or that you just are frankly tired of. Okay, so starting to say no to those particular energies, starting to affirm that you are not on that same wavelength anymore. See, in this particular case, and I'm sorry for the camera going so crazy, I guess it's representative of the energies coming in during this full moon. In this rejection of you rejecting the energies or people or things that are not for you anymore, it shows yourself, it shows your soul what you really are made and meant for, so that you can affirm where you want to go. So part of the rejection is healing and growth oriented for you that you'll be doing with people, could be with relationships, past relationships, energies, job opportunities. There's some type of saying no that's going to be required here in this particular moment, right? Standing in your worth, Queen of Wands, around saying no. So if you've been one of those people, right, like myself, who it's hard to say no sometimes in the past, it's hard to reject people or things, but sometimes you have to step into that warrior energy, that confident energy of saying, that's really not for me anymore. That's the lesson coming up for you during this full moon. Ace of Wands with the Five of Wands, because this is really going to set you off in a way of more power, like more energy, more power. You're going to start to be more confident in yourself. Therefore, you're going to be able to start to flow forward with different projects, different things, different opportunities, and different energies that are meant for you in this lifetime, in this part of your life specifically, right here and right now. The Moon card and the Four of Swords says it's only a realization away. Okay, it's only a realization away, meaning if you have a certain path that's appearing to you, but you haven't found it yet, you going deep inside, being willing to reject something and say yes to something else is going to allow you to step deeper down your path during this full moon and leading up to this full moon as well. Okay, so look out for all those and more. So Justice card is here, Chariot card and Hermit. So again, it's this combination of, right, I choose to separate from that influence, separate from that energy, separate from that person, separate from that job, so I can move forward down a different path. It's all about a different path for you this week, Pisces. You're choosing a different path than maybe you were settled on before or setting on before, and you're allowing yourself to feel the empowerment coming from that choice in your different pathway, your different momentum. Okay. Justice is here with the Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups. You might have been prevented from going down this path because of things that you might have been hurt from others in the past because of, or things that you might have hurt others with in the past. Emotionally, there's a deep trauma here. There's a deep concern or deep hurt and or deep longing that's prevented you from saying no, okay? From saying, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. And maybe you felt bad about something or someone felt bad about something to you. There's this general feeling, there's an ache in the heart here that I can feel as I'm doing your reading about having to say no, having to reject someone, having to reject something. Maybe something or someone thought that they were going to be with you, or they were supposed to have you, or they were going to, unite with you, something along those lines, or they were meant to join you in this lifetime and you decided, no, that's not the case. I've chosen something different that's better for me personally, so you can choose your own path. Well, there's a little bit of that hurt, right? That may have kept you from choosing that now that you're stepping into your power and deciding to choose that, it's going to change everything about your life here, okay? Because you're choosing what's best for you as opposed to what's best for someone else, or because you felt bad because of someone else, okay? So very interesting reading so far. Let's keep going. Now, middle card here, just as a reminder of how I work as a tarot reader. Middle row here is what you're currently going to be experiencing. Top row is what you may have experienced in the past or leading up to context in this reading. And then last row is kind of what's coming up after all of this, okay? So again, in the first row, you may have gone through this need to say no, maybe even a continuous need to say no to different people or energies in your life to accept what's really yours. Presently here, you're feeling that pain and that hurt from having to say no, maybe repeatedly, and or in this moment towards something or someone that, is hurting themselves. But again, your lesson is choosing what's best for you and letting them take on their own karma. Okay, that's really what's going on here. Even if it means that you are having to go at it alone, all right, in your life journey. And then final row here, High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles. There's that spiritual gift we were talking about, right? So you starting to use your spiritual gifts for service, but specifically for money. So if you're looking for career, money / business reading here in this particular reading, this is a sense that you're coming into that things may not be sustainable as they are right now. Maybe if you're at a job or the way you're earning financially, they may not be fully the way that you want them to be, or you may have deeper and more gifts to share with the world that you're realizing that you're going to start to use more of them to be able to earn more money back. Okay, Ace of Pentacles with the High Priestess here and the Tower. So looks like non-traditional ways of earning income that come naturally to you, that you can help other people with specifically, in order to avoid the pitfalls of what might be happening in the more traditional ways of earning money. Okay, so I see Knight of Pentacles with the Tower card. I'm taking that as like traditional work, 8 hours, doing something that is really not what you're here to do, just to earn money or to pay the bills because you think you have to. That's what I mean by traditional. And it looks like Tower card with the Nine of Pentacles, that's going to go away. And you might feel that that's going to go away. Let this reading be a confirmation that that is starting to deteriorate in modern society. It might be something to build away from, okay? The one thing that you can always depend on is your gifts and your talents to be able to help people to earn money, but you have to build the way to do that. And that's, I feel, what you're starting to recognize and even possibly starting to work on in this moment if you're realizing this. Judgment card and Judgment Day is here and upon us. Okay, Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Lover's card. So these messages, again, by the way, are whether you're single, whether you're in a union, a divine union, or a relationship, if they're the right one for you, they're going to deepen your relationship and help you to heal through the things coming up. If you are single, they're still going to apply to you. And if you're single looking for love, they're going to help you to attract that person in. But when it comes to love or true love or divine union, your divine counterpart energy here, you're really getting a lot of motivation from the love you have and share with and for them. And if you're single, right, the love that you have for yourself, right, that part of yourself that you really want to take care of, right? When we're with ourselves, we have to have balanced masculine and feminine energy. And we have to be willing to be motivated within ourselves to say, we deserve better. I deserve better than this, what I'm getting now. There's something more. I need to go for it, okay? And of course, when we're with our partner, we are motivated by the love we feel for and with them. And that's part of what wants to come into your heart now. Now, my message is the only way you can access that love and therefore that motivation is by opening your heart space up, your heart chakra up, to be able to receive that motivation in. And if you're lacking in that motivation, it might be because your heart chakra is closed at this current time. Last 3 messages here for Pisces for the greatest and highest good. There it is, King of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles here. So there it is. Without a doubt confirmed that if you're looking for that motivation to fight for something, fight for someone, fight for yourself, it's about opening your heart up to say, with compassion and with true love, I really deeply care about this part of myself or this person with me, and I'm willing to fight for their love, fight for them, and help make sure that they are happy and satisfied in their life. And that will give you, if you're looking for the motivation or the spark or the energy to move forward, looks like that's what it's going to be. That it's going to come from the heart chakra. If you're wondering about money and money is making you feel down or depressed or lost and things like that, 7 of Pentacles here, it's like, yeah, I have money, but maybe I'm not fulfilled, or I don't have as much money as I'd like. It's because money is trying to get you to seek a deeper reasoning to your existence, right? A deeper purpose to your service, a deeper reason for money to be exchanged with you in the first place. And it's also trying to get you to see that money is just a thing. It's not as important as the love you have for yourself, your enjoyment, fulfillment in life, and your service, and other people generally. Money is just a piece of paper. It's only our belief system that's turned it into something that's more valuable than even human lives, which is totally backwards and just not the case. Okay? All right. So last messages here, Pisces, is basically, if this resonates with you and you want to go deeper, there will be an extended reading in the description box below, and there will be a preview of that reading right after this video, so don't go anywhere. What I've decided with these extended readings is they're going to be channeled specific healing incantations for what you are going through. If you decide to purchase this video, I'm going to channel specific healing incantations to help with your subconscious mind and anything you need to know, by the way, extended deeper messages in love and in life. So if there's messages from your person, things like that, that's all going to come through. We'll see. My message for you is hang in there, keep going, have the light, have the inspiration to know that your service and your impact is more important. Helping people is more important than the money itself. And when you feel truly that love inside of yourself and that heart, that motivation is going to fuel you forward way more so than just receiving money would. All right, Pisces, that was your channel tarot reading for the 4th through the 12th of August 2022. Thanks so much for watching and for the full moon. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you as part of the Soul family, and hit that bell button so you're notified every time I go live, which is every single Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. And if you really enjoyed, hit that like button. It helps this video to circulate and to find more people so they can join the Soul family and we can all grow together. All right, thanks so much, Pisces, and I will see you right now in the extended. I think the biggest core wound that I'm sensing here, Pisces, that might be coming up, and you can decide if you resonate with this, is you might be afraid to be alone a little bit and to hurt others' feelings, or to, the biggest thing that's coming up is like, if I say no to this person, if I say no to this opportunity, right, then I'm a bad person, right? Or so chances if you're watching this, you might be going through some upset in your life. You might be experiencing some hardship. You might be a little confused or disoriented with your direction or where to go. Possibly maybe the person you had to say no to was, the previous inspiration for direction, or they dictated some of where your heart was. So now that you're saying no and you're closing that off, opening yourself to the true path, you might feel a little lost. Right. So I release here now the fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown and allow for the unknown to provide for me. Yeah, I allow for the unknown to provide for me in all the ways that it seeks to do so through the power of unconditional love. Good. I release